Teach yourself Haitian Creole. Copyright by Yerel E. Ogando. Published by Christian Translation, LLC.
Good morning. Today is a pleasure to start a new series, lessons for you, to help you with your learning experience. Many people say that Haitian Creole is a difficult language, but that's not really the case. And I'm telling you because I've had the opportunity to learn more than 10 languages so far. So I'm going to help you out to learn Haitian Creole really fast. In fact, you would just need like 5 or 6 lessons from me for you to get on your way. But I'm just gonna give you a couple of tips for you to start learning and speaking like from your first lesson. We're gonna use the textbook, which is Teach Yourself Haitian Creole by Jera Ioganda, which is me. It's available at Amazon. You can search it anywhere, anytime you need it. This is a textbook we're going to be using for these lessons. I have the cover over there for you to see. And we're going to dig in with the first part. Please understand that Haitian Creole is a language that has an accent at the end of every single word. So remember that. And when you read, you got to remember that you got to place the accent at the end of the word all the time. And the first step is to learn how to read Haitian Creole, even though you will not understand at the beginning what you're reading, but you're going to be able to identify the alphabet, consonants, combinations, and you're going to be able to identify the sounds. And by identifying the sounds, you're going to be able to recognize words and learn them and speak. So I'm here to help you speak really fast to speed up the process. I'm going to give you a couple of explanations so you can learn and you can be on your way learning this beautiful language. The first thing we're going to start is with combinations. Reading Haitian Creole combinations. It's not like in English, the alphabet, it's not really a rule for you to pronounce in English, but in Haitian Creole, this is fixed. Once you learn the combinations, that's the way they are. It doesn't matter where you see it, that's the way they are pronounced. They don't change. So 99.9%, they don't change. It's the same. So if you don't see a letter in these lessons or combination, is because it doesn't exist in Haitian Creole. So what you're gonna have over here are the combinations that you're gonna see anywhere in Haitian Creole. We're gonna start by the first letter. We're not gonna be speaking about vowels and consonants, none of that. You have the textbook, which is right over there on the screen. You can go to Amazon and get it. And there you're going to have the vowels and consonants and every single aspect of the learning process. Here in these lessons, those are very quick versions for you to learn. So let's dig into it. First, we have ba. Whenever you see ba, it's pronounced as ba. It doesn't change. Remember, it's ba. It's not ba, it's not ba, it's ba. Ba. BE is be, be. Next one is B, B. Next one is bo, bo. The last combination is boo. Now, with the O sound, it's a little bit tricky because you can use the W as the O sound or the OU. The OU is because it is taken from French, and whenever you see O, it sounds like oo. You can find it as W. So you can see boo, it's B-O-U or B-W. Okay, don't forget it. Sometimes you can find the same word written with both combinations. So the sound is the same. Let's repeat once again. The first one is ba, be, B, bo, boo. And with the B letter, we have blah, ble, blee, blow, blue. Remember, with the U sound, it's the same in all the combinations. You can have it as OU or as W. Those letters that are in red color is because they mean something. Okay, for example, ble, it means the blue color. It's ble. It means something else as well, but you're going to learn it along the way in your learning process by reading the book. So next one, very tricky with the R. The R is it's easy for English speaking people because you can just say bra, bre, brie, bro, brew. Okay, but if you want, you can pronounce it strong, like in French or German, it's bra, bre, brie, bro, brew. But if you want to sound like a native, then you need to say bra, bre, brie, bo, boo. But to help you speed up the process, you just say bra, bre, brie, bro, brew. This is very important for you to remember that in Haitian Creole, they used to forget about the R, and instead of the R, they replaced the R with W. So if you find that somewhere, instead of the R, using the W, it's the same combination. Why? Because with the W, you will say bois, boy, bui, wo, boo, which is more or less like the original sound of bra, bre, brie, bro, boo. But nowadays, Haitian Creole, it's bra, bre, brie, bo, boo. Bra. What does bra mean? You can say it as in English, but bra is an arm, okay? Brie, or if you want to pronounce it the way you know in English, you can say brie. It's noise or sound, a noisy sound. Let us move on to the next one. With the D is da, de. Very important when you are pronouncing the I sound, which is E. D is not dry, like you say D. It's D. Da, de, di, do, do. D, it means to say, to tell. That's a verb, okay? And we have dlo. Dlo means water, and that's the only combination you're gonna find with the D and the L. Dlo, water. Using the R sound is da, dare, dai, do, do. Da, dare, dri, do, do. If you want to pronounce it the way you know in English, you can say dra, dre, dri, draw, drew. And Haitian speaking people, they're going to understand you. It doesn't matter if you pronounce it in like in English, but they're going to understand you. Or if you want to have like a French hard sound, like dra, dre, dri, yeah, they will understand you as well. If you want to sound more native, you just need to say da, dre, dri, do, do. But the best way is to listen to native speaker pronounce it, and then you get the real pronunciation. But for now, you can say dra, dre, dri, draw, drew. The next combination is CH. Every time you see the C, you're gonna see the H, and it's sha, she, she, sho, shu. Sho, it means hot in every sense of the word. Hot. Shu, it means cabbage. So, once again, let us repeat everything from the beginning. This is the first lesson for the combination and the pronunciation for you to learn to read Haitian Creole. Ba, be, bi, bo, boo, blah, ble, bli, blo, blue, bra, bre, brie, bro, brew, da, de, di, do, do, dlo, dra, dre, dri, dro, drew, sha, she, she, sho, shoo. And at the end, you have two more words, which is boy. Boy is to drink, the verb to drink. So I hope you remember. So we have bleu, which is the color blue or wheat, and you have bras or bra, which is arm. You have brie, which is noise or noisy. You have di, which is the verb to say, to tell. Dlo, water. Show, hot. Shoe, carriage. Boy, to drink. Drapeau, which is flag. This is the first part of this series for you to get. Remember, you have all these combinations spoken in the book. You have the audio of the book that you can listen to it over and over. I'm giving you a little glance so you can understand and you can have better explanation. So, success in your study, learning Haitian Creole, and let us meet on the second lesson.
Thank you for choosing Teach Yourself Haitian Creole for your study. Teach Yourself Haitian Creole. Copyright by Yerel E. Ogando. Published by Christian Translation, LLC.
Hello, hello, good morning once again. We're coming to you with the second part of this series, which is the second lesson for you to learn how to read and pronounce Haitian Creole, even though at the beginning you are not going to be able to understand everything, but you have the first step, which is reading and understanding the combination in how to read anywhere, everywhere, or anything you see in Haitian Creole. So let us move on to the next one, which is fa. Let's start. Fa, fe, fi, fo, fu. And every single word you see in red, it means that they have a really, really very good meaning. For example, fe, it means to do. This is the verb you're gonna be seeing everywhere, and you're gonna use it in anything. Once you start learning, you're gonna see that this is like to get in English. Use it with anything. In Haitian Creole, is fe. Okay, fo is strong or strength. Fou is crazy or mad. Okay, so let's continue with the combination. Fla, fle, flee, flo, flew. And remember the tricky part with the R. I'm going to read it as native, which is fra, fre, free, fo, fu, or if you want to use the hard sound, which is fra, fre, free, fro, fu, or if you want to use the English sound, which is fra, fre, free, fro, fru, you are going to be understood with either one of them. So you practice the one you find easier for you to pronounce. So next one is ga, ge, gi, go, gu. Remember and pay attention because you may confuse the GE sound. So it's ga, ge, gi, go, gu. Everywhere you see it, it doesn't change. So once again, it's ga, ge, gi, go, gu. Gla, gle, gli, glo, glu. Gra, gre, gri, guo, gu. Or gra, gre, gri, gro, gru. Or gra, gre, gri, gro, gru. So guo or gro, it means fat. The tricky thing is, remember that I told you in Haitian Creole they used to change the R substituted by the W. So sometimes you can find it like GWO, guo for fat, or GRO, guo. Don't forget. So the next combination is very easy for you, which is ja, je, ji, jo, ju. The thing is that it is stronger than in English. For example, in English you say jaw, which is short and normal. In Haitian Creole, you gotta roll it a little bit and say ja, je, ji, jo, ju. And everywhere you found it, this is the same pronunciation. It doesn't change. So let us repeat. It's fa, fe, fi, fo, fu. Fla, fle, fli, flo, flu. Foi, foi, fui, fo, fu. Ga, ge, gi, go, gu. Gla, gle, gli, glo, glu. Gra, gre, gri, guo, gu. And if you want to use English pronunciation, you can say gra, gre, gri, gro, gru. Remember, and ja, je, ji, jo, ju. So we said that fe is a verb to do. Fo is strong or strength. Fu is crazy or mad. Guo is fat. Now, frère is brother. Now remember, gagner, gagner, it's to have. This is a very, very usable verb. So remember, l'argent, it's money. L'argent, money. This is the second lesson for the combination for you to learn how to read Haitian Creole. This is your second step for learning how to speak Haitian Creole very, very quick. Success in your studies.
Thank you for choosing Teach Yourself Haitian Creole for your study. Teach Yourself Haitian Creole. Copyright by Yerel E. Ogando. Published by Christian Translation, LLC.
Good morning, good morning. It is a pleasure to continue in this third lesson for the combinations and reading Haitian Creole. Remember that you can find the book, Teach Yourself Haitian Creole by Gerald E. Ogando at Amazon.com. The cover is in the video so you can identify the book very well. Everything that I'm explaining to you and I'm sharing with you, it's in the book with audio and text, so you can find it anywhere and you can learn really, really quick. This is the third lesson, and let us continue with ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. As you can see, all these combinations are in red color. What does it mean? It means that each one of them has a good meaning. For example, ka is can, the ability to do something. Ke, well, it's a heart. Ki, who, ko, it's body. And ku is neck. So each one of them, it has a different meaning. But the most important one is ka, because you're gonna need it anywhere. Every time you're gonna say that you're able or not able to do something that you can or you cannot, you're gonna use ka. So remember that one. Let's continue. Kla, kle, kli, klo, klu. And don't forget the U sound, it could be OU or W. Okay, so kle is a key. Klu is a nail. Remember the tricky part with the R. You have three different ways to pronounce it, which is kra, kre, kri, quo, ku. Or kra, cre, cri, cro, cru. Or cra, cre, cri, cro, cru. So let's continue. La, le, li, lo, lu. Le is milk. Li is the verb to read, but it is also the personal pronoun he or she. Lu, it's heavy when something is heavy. And we have ma, me, mi, mo, mu. Na, ne, ni, no, nu. Let's repeat once again. Ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. Kla, kle, kli, klo, lu. Khá, khế, khí, khổ, hu. Lá, lế, lý, lộ, lu. Mã, mễ, mí, mổ, mu. Ná, nê, ní, no, nu. Remember, this is very, very important because it doesn't change. Once you learn these combinations, you're gonna be able to read because there's no change in Haitian Creole. Now, kisa, it's what? Cle already said that is key. Lakai is house or home. Marché, it could be market or supermarket, or the verb to walk. Moi, that's the personal pronoun. I. Nous, that's the personal pronoun. We. So in this lesson, we have very, very important words like moi, which is I, nous, which is a we. So please remember, this is the end of the third lesson. Success in learning Haitian Creole.
Thank you for choosing Teach Yourself Haitian Creole for your study. Teach Yourself Haitian Creole. Copyright by Yerel E. Ogando. Published by Christian Translation, LLC.
Good morning, good morning. Let us continue with our fourth lesson. Last week we were sharing a very good combinations. Now we're going to continue with the P combination. Remember that you can always go to Amazon.com and look for the textbook where you can have all this information, including their pronunciations and the text for your learning experience. I hope that these quick tips help you to learn really fast. And let's dig into that fourth lesson, which is pa, pe, pi, po, pu. Pu, it's very important. Pu, it means for or by. Remember that it could be with OU or W, as I always say. So, pla, ple, pli, plo, plu. And the tricky part with the R, pra, pre, pri, po, pu, or pra, pre, pri, pro, pru, or pra, pre, pri, pro, pru. And actually, you can pronounce it as it is in English because it sounds very good for Haitian-speaking people and they can understand you very easy. So let's move on to the most difficult one, which is the R sound, which is ah, I, o, u. Now you can say ra, re, ri, ro, ru, or ra, re, ri, ro, ru. In Haitian Creole, they used to delete the R, change it by W, and you say wa, we, wa, wu, because the sound is similar to the one that is supposed to be, which is ah, I, o, u. But as always, you can say ra, re, ri, ro, ru, and ri, it's to laugh, to smile. Let's continue. Sa, se, si, so, su. Ta, te, ti, to, tu. And ta, tre, tri, tro, tu. Or tra, tre, tri, tro, tru. Or tra, tre, tri, tro, tru. Tro or tro, it's too much of anything. Tru is a whole. So we have a couple of words at the end, which is parler. Parler is to speak. Petit. Petit is a son or a boy. Prix. Prix is prize. Rendezvous. Rendezvous is a meeting. Samedi. Samedi is Saturday. Travail is work. So once again, pa, pe, pi, po, pu, pla, play, pli, lo, plu, pra, pre, pri, pro, pru, ra, re, ri, ro, ru, sa, se, si, so, su, ta, te, ti, to, tu, tra, tre, tree, tro, true. This is the end of this lesson. Please remember to practice. And if you want to have the MP3 sound, just go to Amazon.com, get the book, and it's going to give you instructions where you can download the audio file in MP3 so you can listen over and over. Success in your learning experience.
Thank you for choosing Teach Yourself Haitian Creole for your study. Teach Yourself Haitian Creole. Copyright by Yerel E. Ogando. Published by Christian Translation, LLC.
Good morning, good morning. Now we have reached to our last lesson of the combinations to read in Haitian Creole. That's awesome. You are almost there. So let us begin. And don't forget that you can get the textbook at Amazon.com. Just Teach Yourself Haitian Creole by Gerald Iogando. You're gonna be able to learn a language really, really quick. And with these tips I'm giving to you, it's gonna be very easy for you to follow the book and go on your way. By the end of these small lessons, believe me, you're gonna be speaking Creole, with or without the book. Of course, with the book, it's gonna help you understand better and dig in and improve. Without the book, you're just gonna get to speak basics. I strongly suggest you to get the book, the textbook at Amazon.com, so you can read. So let us continue. This is the last combination, which is va, ve, vi, vo, vu. In Haitian Creole, the V sound is stronger than in English. For example, in English, you say Victor, okay, but in Haitian Creole, you have to roll it a little bit longer. Va, ve, vi, vo, vu. Vla, vle, vlo. Vle, it's the verb to want. This is a very, very good verb for you to remember because it's basic one. Vle is to want, and we're gonna see the conjugations in a little while, and you're gonna be speaking in Creole very, very shortly. So let us continue. Vrai, vrai. Remember that you can also say vrai, vrai, or vrai, vrai. Vrai, it's truth. Whatever is true, that's vrai. And next one, za, ze, zi, zo, zu. You gotta roll the tongue a little bit and make it larger so you can get the pronunciation. Za, ze. Ze is egg. Z, zo, zu. And next one is wa, we, wo, wo. Do you remember that I told you that in ancient Creole, They used to substitute the R with the W. So let me give you a perfect example right now. For example, you see what is king, but you can also write it as R-A, Ra, which is king. But since the Haitian pronunciations is closer, they used to just use the W sound. And in some places, you're going to find it with W, not with R. Some other places, we're going to find it with R. So it's Wa is king, or Ra is king. So in this case, it's Wa. We, it's like informal way to say yes. Wait. Like you say, yeah. We is as the formal way to say yes. So we, informal, we, formal. Next one is ye, yo, you. Please remember this so you don't confuse. The Y sound is like the E sound is ye, yo, you. Now, ye, it means yesterday, but it's also the verb to be. But in Haitian Creole, you don't really use the verb to be like you do it in English. In Haitian Creole, let me explain you. This is a language where you make things easier. You don't complicate things. It's simple, so you can get the communication through. The Haitian people, they don't complicate themselves with a lot of things. No. You will see as you learn. And in these lessons, how easy it is for you to be able to speak. So we have ye, yo, you. Yo is the personal pronoun they. And we already had sha, she, shu, but I'm repeating so you can remember. And we have a couple of words, which is vini. Vini is to come. Wash is a rock or a stone. And you can find it as R-O-C-H or W-O-C-H, wash. Zami is a friend. So with this lesson, we get to the end of the combinations that you're going to find to read Haitian Creole. Please remember to review each one of them, and you are 98% ready to read anything anywhere in Haitian Creole, even when you don't understand. So now we're going to go to the section where you're going to start understanding things and you're going to start speaking. For now, I'll leave you with this last lesson. Repeat, review over and over for better understanding. Success in learning Haitian Creole.
Thank you for choosing Teach Yourself Haitian Creole for your study. Teach Yourself Haitian Creole. Copyright by Yerel E. Ogando. Published by Christian Translation, LLC.
Good morning, good morning. Here we are once again sharing with you a new lesson where you're going to start speaking Haitian Creole. This is your first step to speaking the language today. After this lesson, you're going to start speaking Haitian Creole. Simple as it is. It doesn't matter that you know nothing at all. If you went already through the previous lessons and you learned how to read, you have a couple of words in your mind, which is awesome. And even though, let us assume that you didn't go through the previous lessons, that you just stumbled into this lesson for the first time and you know nothing about Haitian Creole and you want to know something. Well, this is going to help you as well. You're going to learn as well with this one. So this lesson today is about the personal pronouns, what you need to understand to identify each person when you are speaking. If you see, the first pronoun is moi. Moi is I, as I said before. In Haitian Creole, you have two versions. You have the regular version and you have the contracted form or the short version, which is right there, moi or only M, but it's pronounced like ou, ou, li, l, nous, n, yo, i. So let's check. You're gonna understand shortly later on why you need contracted version. For now, let us stick to the long version, okay? When we get to the part where you're gonna need contracted version, you're gonna understand it. But please remember, moi is I, u is you, li is he or she or it, nous is we, yo is they. As I said before, Haitian Creole language, it's very easy. It's not complicated. As you can see, you only have 5 personal pronouns to do anything. So moi is always I, u is you, li is he or she. It's also it for animal or things. Nous is we, yo is they. Let's repeat once again the pronunciation. Moi, u, li, nous, yo. Moi, u, li, nous, yo. Okay, so let us get relais. Relais or relais is to call or to be called. In Haitian Creole, you don't conjugate verbs, okay? You're gonna say it shortly. You never conjugate a verb. Once you know that relais is to call or to be called, anywhere you say it, it's gonna be that way. It's not gonna change. Never, ever. In every place you find it, it's gonna be the same. You don't conjugate it. So you're gonna learn shortly and you're gonna understand why. For example, if I want to say I call or my name is or I am called, I say muele. And after that, you use your name. Let us say that your name is Victor. You say muele Victor. Remember that the accent, even though your name is Victor, Asian speaking people, they're gonna say Victor because the accent is always on the last syllable. Okay. So muele is I am called, or you can say my name means Victor. Muele Victor. Urele, your name is, or you are called Victor. Lirele, Sam. Li, he, or his name means he's called Sam. Or lirele, Samantha. Her name means Samantha. Nuele, well, we are called, or our name is what? Several names, John and Peter, or Peter and John. Yorale, they, feminine or masculine, you just say the name. Yorale, John, Peter. That's just pronounced in English because John, that'll be John. Remember that names, you're not supposed to translate a name. Name stays the same anywhere to go. So let us go back to this lesson. This lesson is about the personal pronouns. Personal pronouns. Moi, u, li, nous, yo. Muele. Do you remember that we said parler? Parler is to speak. So if you say muele, my name is, or I'm called, how do you say I speak? Parler is to speak, right? So how do you say I speak? Moi parler. You speak? Vous parlez. He speak? Li parler. She speak? Li parler. We speak? Nous parler. They speak? Yo parler. So, as I said before, this is a very easy language and you're gonna love it. So this is the end of this lesson. Remember, personal pronoun, moi, u, li, nous, yo, and the contractive form. Success in learning Haitian Creole. And don't forget, get the textbook at Amazon.com so you can follow up with these lessons.
Thank you for choosing Teach Yourself Haitian Creole for your study. Teach Yourself Haitian Creole. Copyright by Yerel E. Ogando. Published by Christian Translation, LLC.
Good morning, good morning. We're back again with another lesson. And this one is about compound pronouns. Last week, we were speaking about personal pronouns, and we have it over here. And Haitian Creole tend to um, stress the meaning of things very much. To stress something that you're doing something or someone is doing something, you just use mem. Mem is self. So you say moi-même is like I myself, moi-le. I myself, my name is, so I myself, I am called. And sometimes there's like a double stresses. It's like moi-même, okay, is to make you understand that there's not any confusion. It's I, okay? Ou-même is you yourself, but it's stressing like ou-même. Ou-même ou elle John is like you yourself, your name is John. It's like I'm trying to confirm if your name is John or not. So is that you yourself? Ou-même, li-même, nous-mêmes, yo-même. We have the verb aller, which is call or to be called. So I can say moi I call you. I'm calling you. But if I want to stress it that I am calling you, that there's no doubt about it, I can say moi-même, moi So you are understanding what I'm saying. It's like double confirmation that I'm the one calling. Or you can say ou même aurait moi. You see? Ou is you. But now you're saying aurait moi is like you called me. You are calling me. Ou même aurait moi. Or are you the one calling me? That's a double stress which is used in Haitian Creole. Compound pronouns. Même. It's moi-même, ou-même, li-même, nous-mêmes, yo-même. This is a very short one. And next one, we're going to dig in with the verbs and we're going to start our conversations and speaking in Haitian Creole. Remember to go to Amazon.com to get Teach Yourself Haitian Creole by J.R. Uganda, which is the textbook we are using for this lesson.
Thank you for choosing Teach Yourself Haitian Creole for your study. Teach Yourself Haitian Creole. Copyright by Yerel E. Ogando. Published by Christian Translation, LLC.
Good morning, good morning. We're back and with another lesson. This one is going to be very interesting. This is where you're going to start your speaking experience. You're going to start speaking Haitian Creole today. Very, very easy, simple as that. Remember, today we're going to speak about conjugations in the present tense. But do you remember that I told you that you don't conjugate verbs in Haitian Creole? The way you learned a verb, it stays like this forever. For example, in English, you have to say, okay, to speak, but then you need to conjugate it. You need to say, I speak, you speak, he speaks, she speaks, we speak, they speak. You don't have to worry about any of that. In Haitian Creole, once you learn a verb, it stays the same all the time. All you have to do is use the personal pronoun. That's all. Nothing else. So let us review the personal pronouns. Moi, I, ou, you, li, he, she, nous, we, yo, they. So we're changing the verb now. We're using parler. Parler is to speak. So moi parler, I speak. Ou parler, you speak. Li parler, he speaks. Or she speaks. Nous parler, we speak. Yo parler, they speak. As you can see, this is very, very easy. You don't have to stress yourself. You don't have to be, oh, it's so difficult. No, no, no. If you're saying that it's difficult, we're not speaking about the same language. If we're speaking about Haitian Creole, it's not difficult at all. Believe me, I'm showing you and I'm telling you. So once again, you don't conjugate verbs. You have parler is to speak. So all you have to know, if you know that moi is I, well, all you have to is learn a verb. Okay, let us do another example. Acheter is to buy. So how do you say I buy? Moi acheter. Okay. Aller is to go. How do you say I go? Moi aller. Blier. Blier is to forget. So how do you say we forget? N'oublier, because nous is we. Chita is to sit or sit down. How do you say she sits down? Lishita, or he sits down. Lishita, the same, because shita is to sit down. Li is he or she. How do you say to like? To like is aimer. In Creole, to love and to like is the same verb, which is aimer. Moi, parler. Anglais. Anglais is English. Moi parler anglais. English. I want to say, I like to speak, or I love to speak. How do you say I? Moi. How do you say like? Aimer. How do you say to speak? Parler. So, moi aimer parler is I love to speak. I like to speak. You see, did I conjugate anything? No, I didn't. All I did was use the personal pronoun and two verbs. Simple as it is. Moi aimer parler. I love to speak. So let us say, I wanna say, oh, I love to go shopping. I love to purchase. I love to buy things. What do I have to say? I is moi. Aimer is love or to like. Acheter is to buy. Moi me acheter. Whatever you want after that. Marcher. Marcher is to walk. Let us say we're gonna change aimer. We're gonna say now. I forget to walk. That's for the sake of learning, okay? You say I forgot to walk or something, but this is for the sake of learning. So, how do you say I, moi? Forget, oublier. To walk, marcher. Moi oublier, marcher. Moi oublier, marcher is I forget to walk. But once you say it, it could also mean I forgot to walk. You see, simple. You don't have to stress. All you have to say is the word, speak it. Learn the verbs and the personal pronouns. Mande is to ask. Okay, how do you say I ask you? How do you say I, moi? To ask, mande. You, moi mandeu. Moi mandeu. That's all. Whatever you want to say after that. Moi mandeu kek bagay. I'm asking you something. Kek bagay. Kek is something. Bagay is thing. So, moi mandeu kek bagay. Do you understand? Simple as it is. The present tense is so simple. All you have to do is learn verbs, lots of verbs, the verbs you need, and just use the personal pronouns. Okay, let us put it simple, easier. Let us put it simpler. Let us do another example, making it easier. We're going to say, she loves to sit. She loves to sit down. How do you say she? Li. To love, aimer. Sit down, shita. Aimer, shita. Is that she loves to sit down. That's all. Do you see how simple it is? All you need is the personal pronoun and the verbs. And then you just need to learn a lot of words. Okay, aller. Aller is go, okay? Yeah, let us say, I go walking. I go walking. So how do you say I? Moi, go aller. Walking. Or to walk, marcher. Moi aller marcher. I go walking. And I love to walk. Moi aimer marcher. And I love to go walking. Moi aimer aller marcher. Do you understand? Simple as it is. So this is the present tense. Remember, You don't conjugate verbs. All you have to do is use the verbs, combine them, use the personal pronouns, use the adjectives and words you need. Then you are speaking on your own. Right now, you can say, Moi parle créole. Creole is Creole. Moi parle anglais. I speak English. Uh, let us say you don't know how to ask question. You just know he or she, and you want to ask, do you speak English? Well, if you don't know how to ask question, you know how to say she, or how to say you, or how to say English and speak. That's all you need. Ou parler anglais. You speak English. Simple as it is. Li parle anglais. She speaks English. Or he speaks English. You see? Well, I hope you review this lesson over and over because this is the basic, the foundation for you to speak. This is the present tense. All you have to do is learn verbs, personal pronouns, which we already spoke about it, and words. So you are on your way. You can stand up right now and start speaking Haitian Creole with anyone, but just a little bit. All you need is verbs. If you want to say something like, okay, play. You like to play. You don't know how to say to play, but you know how to say you or I. You know how to say like, which is I may, which is love. So look for the word or the verb to play or ask. Jouer. Moi, j'aime jouer. You see? That's all you need to do, and you are on your way. Remember to go to Amazon.com and get Teach Yourself Haitian Creole by Joe Rogano, which is the textbook we're using for this lesson. Success in learning
Thank
Haitian
you
Creole.
for choosing Teach Yourself Haitian Creole for your study. Teach Yourself Haitian Creole. Copyright by Yerel E. Ogando. Published by Christian Translation, LLC.
Good morning, good morning. Here we are once again sharing another lesson with you, which is very short, but very, very, very basic. You need it, you will use it all the time. We have learned how to say things in present, how to conjugate, how to use verbs, not to conjugate, because you don't conjugate verbs, how to use them with the personal pronouns and the verb. But let us learn how to say negative, how to put something negative. To put something negative, all you have to do is use the particle pas. Pas is the negative. So as I was saying, all you need to do is use the particle pas, and you can do negative sentences. You can say anything negative. For example, do you remember how to say speak? Parler. So you say I speak English is moi parler anglais. But if you want to say I don't speak English, all you have to do is place the particle pas between the personal pronoun and the verb, or let us put it easier, before the verb, and that's negative. You say moi pas parler anglais, I don't speak English. Let us say another verb like manger. Manger is to eat. If you say moi manger, yes, I eat. But if you want to say I don't eat, it's moi pas manger. And the verb to want is vle. We saw it at the beginning, one of the lessons where we were doing the pronunciation guide and the combinations. Vle is to want. So how do you say I want? Moi vle. I don't want. Moi pas vle. I want to speak. Moi vle parler. I don't want to speak. Moi pas vle parler. So let me put these examples here for you so you can see it. I was saying, we have the sample. For example, moi pas parler anglais. I don't speak English. Moi vle. I want. Moi pas vle. I don't want. I want to speak English. Moi vle parler anglais. But if I want to say I don't want to speak English, it's moi pas vle parler anglais. Simple as it is. So all you have to do, vle is to want. So if you want to say that you want to do something, you say moi vle. Whatever you want to do. Vous voulez parler? I want to speak. Now, negative. Me pas voulez parler. I don't want to speak. Simple as it is. Pas is the negative particle to say something in negative. And let me give you something else. Ca is can or to be able to do something. Pas ca is I cannot. But sometimes you use capab, muy capab. For example, muy capable, it's I cannot speak. Muy capable anglais, I cannot speak English. Muy pas capable anglais, I cannot speak English. But sometimes you say muy capable parler anglais, which is I'm capable of speaking English. Or muy pas capable parler anglais. You see, it's very simple. Ca is a verb that is used for a can. Ca is can. Paca cannot. Simple. All you have to do is use a verb and start combining things. Okay, we know how to say vle, which is to want. We know how to say ca, which is can. So how do you say I cannot speak? Well, I cannot speak is muy pas capable. What about I don't want to speak? Muy, I, pas, negative particle, vle, to want, parler, to speak. I don't want to speak. That's all. And if you want to say with you, avec is with you, but sometimes, most of the time, just drop that, the K at the end and say avec. On pas vle parler avec. I don't want to speak with you. Avec, with who? You. You see? Simple, simple. I advise you to get a textbook so you can get moving to speed up your learning process with these lessons. So once again, we have pas is a particle which is placed before the verb to do the negative sentence. Vle, pas vle. Ca is affirmative, pas ca negative, or capab affirmative, pas capab negative. When you can, you cannot do something. Muy capable, I can speak. Muy pas capable, I cannot speak. I hope you enjoyed the lesson for today, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you for choosing Teach Yourself Haitian Creole for your study. Teach Yourself Haitian Creole. Copyright by Yerel E. Ogando. Published by Christian Translation, LLC.
Good morning, good morning. Here we are once again with another lesson for you to speed up your learning experience in Haitian Creole. Remember to go to Amazon.com and get Teach Yourself Haitian Creole by Jara Iogando, which is a textbook we are using for these lessons. And this textbook is going to help you a lot. You're going to get pronunciation guide. You're going to get MP3 audio recording where you can listen to the pronunciation from native speakers. You're going to get explanations and everything. Everything I'm giving you, all these lessons are taken directly from Teach Yourself Haitian Creole by Jara Iogando. So let us speak about ing. Remember that I told you, you don't conjugate verb in Haitian Creole. Once you learn a verb, that's the way it is. It doesn't change. Okay? So all you have to do, you use particles to do different tenses. Let us speak about ing. Ing is when you're doing something at the moment. So in Haitian Creole, all you have to do is use the particle up. Don't confuse. Last week, we were talking about the negative. Negative is pa, ba. If we're talking about ing, it's the contrary. Up. You invert the word and you use up. But that thing you need to remember that with the ing, you always use the contracted form of the personal pronoun. That is why they are all in red. Instead of saying muy up, you say map. Instead of saying, well, uap is, yeah, wap. You don't say liap, it's lap. You don't say nuap, it's nap. You don't say yoap, it's yap. Because you use the contracted form all the time. So Since you already know map is the ing, wap is the ing, lap is the ing, nap is the ing, yap is the ing. All you have to do is place a verb after that. So I'm calling you. Magaleo. Arele is to call. Well, u is you. So Magaleo, I'm calling you. How do you say I'm talking to you? How do you say to speak, to talk? Pale. So mapale aveo. I'm talking to you. And Haitian Creole is speaking with you. Okay. So mapale aveo. That's all you need to remember is map, bap, lap, nap, yap. And place the verb after that. You see, ing is very easy. Okay, once again, map, mapaleaveo. I'm talking to you. I'm drinking water. Mabuedlo. Remember, bue is to drink. Dlo is water. So I'm drinking water. Map is I am. And ing, bue, drinking. Because you don't conjugate verbs, okay? Water, dlo, mabuedlo. Remember, we learned how to say rice is diri. So I'm eating rice. Map manger diri. Map manger is to eat diri rice. You can say anything you want. Let us say I'm eating banana. Map manger banana. You see, you can just say anything. Just change the verb. Just change the words, and you can speak anything. This is ing app, and you always use the contractor form. Map, wap, lap, nap, yap. Okay? I hope you learn a lot with this lesson. Please review it. Remember to get the book at Amazon.com so you can complete your studies. Success learning Haitian Creole.
Thank you for choosing Teach Yourself Haitian Creole for your study. Teach Yourself Haitian Creole. Copyright by Yerel E. Ogando. Published by Christian Translation, LLC.
Good morning, good morning. We learned about the present tense. We learned about ing, our present continuous, which is ing. And let us learn about the past. Remember, I always tell you, you don't conjugate verbs in Haitian Creole. Once you learn the verb, it stays the same. So all you have to do to change from tense is use a particle. When you use the present tense, you don't use anything because it is the present. All you have to do is use the verb and the personal pronouns. When you use an ing, we use ap, map, wap, lap, nap, yap. Remember, we spoke about last week. Now, past. When you're talking about the past, all you have to do is use the particle te. You use the particle te before the verb. So, muderale is I called you. Muderaleu, I called you. Uderalem, you called me. Or were you calling me? You see, simple as it is. I just need to change my tone and my voice, and then it's a question. Uderalem, were you calling me? U, you, te, past, rale, call, moi. Uderale, moi. You see? Were you calling me? But Haitian Creole, is an easy language, so you don't complicate things. And moi, it's kind of long. That's the way they see it. So instead of saying, "Uderale moi," let us shorten everything and speak very easily. Say, "Uderale." You see, you're gonna learn. This is a lovely language. This is an incredible language, and you can learn it quick. With these tips, these lessons, you can speak Haitian Creole in a week. I'm telling you. And if you need special lessons, just contact me. I'll give you some tutoring so you can speed up your process. But at the end, you don't really need me because with these tips and the book, that's all you need. You can speak. So thing is the past. Let us use another verb. Manger. I ate. I ate banana. How do you say I? Moi. Past tem. To eat, manger. What I manger? Banana. I ate banana. When? Any day. You just need to learn how to say yesterday. What I manger banana yeah. Or yeah, what I manger banana. You see? All you have to do is learn things. Taste the past. You are going to learn how to do the negative by going to the book because you say muy patégale, but there's an easier way to say it. So get the book and you're going to have the information. Right now, I'm just giving you the affirmative form. So I haven't talked to you about questions, so you can find all that in the book. That's why I need you to go Amazon.com and get the book. So you got everything. You can move quickly in the learning experience. So once again, how do you make the past tense? It doesn't matter. You say in English, I have spoken, I have had spoken. Yo, that's way too much. In Haitian Creole, you don't complicate things. Past for everything, anything. As long as it is past, it's there. It doesn't matter how many past. It doesn't matter if you have one, two, three past. It doesn't matter if it is, oh yeah, I spoke. Oh yeah, I have spoken. Oh yeah, I have spoken. Oh, I have been spoken. Yeah, it doesn't make any difference. Haitian Creole is a simple language. It makes your life easier. So stay. Got it? Well, I hope you understand and I hope you enjoyed this lesson as much as I did. So continue your learning experience in Haitian Creole. Till next week.
Thank you for choosing Teach Yourself Haitian Creole for your study. Teach Yourself Haitian Creole. Copyright by Yerel E. Ogando. Published by Christian Translation, LLC.
Good morning. I'm so excited to come to you today with this lesson. It's practically the last lesson of this small series for you to get the gist of the book, for you to learn. Remember to go to Amazon.com and get the book. If you haven't gotten the book so far, you need the textbook, which is Teach Yourself Haitian Creole by Yerel E. Ogando. You have the cover right over there so you can know exactly which book you're going to get so you can follow up with his lessons. And I'm very excited. This is practically the last one. If you need any other lesson, just ping me, send me a text, send a comment, and I will be more than glad to set up a lesson for you. If you need some personal lessons as well, just send me a pin or send me a text, and I'll be glad to help you out. I'm here to help. Just go to Amazon.com, get the book, and go through these videos, through these small lessons that can help you out. And by now, you're ready to speak in Creole. So, what about Creole kunya? That's you're speaking Creole right now. You're ready because we're going to the future. Future, huh? We're ready to talk about the present. We're ready to talk about ing. We're ready to talk about the past. Now let's talk about the future. The future is well. It's actually parler, but is we don't complicate things in Haitian Creole. Okay, sometimes you can see it as poil because they just substitute the R and make it easier to pronounce. But it's pral, which is praler. Aller, remember, is to go. Au poiler. Let us stick to poil right now. Pra, au poil is the future. So, au poiler. How do you say I'm gonna call you? Well, I'm gonna call you mo paralelo. Muy paralelo. Paralelo. I'm gonna call you. Let us say I wanna say I'm gonna call her. Muy paraleli. Because we already know about personal pronouns. This is the last lesson, so you know everything I'm talking about. You are practically speaking Haitian Creole because this is really easy. I hope you had the time to go through the lessons, watch it over and over, and just hook me up if you have any questions. I'll be more than glad to assist you. I'm here to help you. so you can learn really fast. So future, poil or poil. So let us say I'm going to eat mango. Mon poil manger mango. Remember, words have accents at the last syllable, okay? That's why it is mango. Moi, I, poil, future, manger, eat, to eat. Mon poil manger mango. Let us say, I'm gonna drink juice. Well, I, moi, poil, future, drink, boy, juice, jus. Let us say orange juice, jus orange. So, mon poil boit yon jus orange. An orange juice. Okay, so that's why you need to get a book to get these little things. So you get these particles, so you can learn everything. So reviewing present, you don't conjugate verbs in any tense at all. Ing, you only use the particle ab. Past, you only use the particle te. Future, you only use the particle par. Okay, so moi parlez, I'm gonna call you. Vous parler avec, I'm gonna talk to you. Vous parler avec demain, I'll talk to you tomorrow. You see? So it's very easy. I hope you enjoy these lessons, quick lessons. And once again, make sure you get the book at Amazon.com or just ping me or just text me or comment me if you need anything, if you need any explanation, if there's anything in particular that you want me to create a video for you or lesson, if you want some personal tutor or something, just let me know. I'll be more than glad to assist you. Well, this is the end of this lesson. And once you go to Amazon.com, you're going to find 3 volumes, 2 books, which is the first one, Teach Yourself Haitian Creole. This is the basic one. Then you have the second one, which is Teach Yourself Haitian Creole Conversation by Jara Iogando. This is a more advanced one. You make sure you managed the first one. You make sure you study the first one, Teach Yourself Haitian Creole. This is the first one. You need to go through it completely. Once you master it, then you can go to the conversation one, which is the second one. And you can also use the conversation one to get more vocabularies and verbs, because the conversation one, it even has small dictionaries at the end. In the small dictionary at the end, you have a lot of words, a lot of verbs that are going to help you out. And they're all in Haitian Creole. The definitions are in Haitian Creole, which is going to help you as well. So you can get both of them. And in case you don't want to buy them separate, you just go to the third one, which is Teach Yourself Haitian Creole 2-volume bundles. What I did is, with this bundle, I combined first book and second book, and I put it in 1 volume. So you can make it easier. You can buy the first one and the second one separately, or you can buy the third one, and you have both of them together. At the end, you're going to have an incredible learning experience learning Haitian Creole. Once again, Haitian Creole is a very, very easy language. So I hope you enjoyed these videos. Hook me up if you have any questions. Just ping me, text me, or comment, and I'll be more than glad. Enjoy your learning experience with my books, Teach Yourself Haitian Creole. And it has been a pleasure to share these lessons with you.
Thank you for choosing Teach Yourself Haitian Creole for your study.